Welcome back, guys, to another video on the Dan Games XD channel. Today we'll be carrying on with a series of tips and tricks for Evolve. Today we'll be covering Wraith and how to get better and how to win more matches and pretty much to be a beast with him. So let's jump into it.
Make the ground shake.
So guys, I'll be talking a bit about Wraith and how I use him and why these tips are going to help you. So Wraith is like the stealthy monster out of the monsters because his mobility while stealthing is actually pretty high compared to like Goliath or something. That's his his thing. Like Wraith is all about his stealth and mobility, and he doesn't have much health or armor compared to Goliath because he's all about the stealth and mobility. Goliath is about the power and the strength. So Wraith needs quite a good Evolve player, and you have to have a kind of a skill level to use him, a certain skill level, because if you're not patient or you can't use that type of monster or type of thing in game, Wraith is just not going to be your guy, and just use a different monster. So you have to think whether Wraith is good for you. Should you use Wraith or should you use a different monster? Personally, I like Wraith quite a lot. He is a good monster. I like him, but I think I like Kraken better. Don't know. So we're going to get into the tips now. So yeah, hope you enjoy. So let's jump into the tips. So at the start, once you're in your ability point thing, you want to put 2 points into decoy. So then basically this help. I'll tell you later, okay? Then you want to put 1 into supernova. Now, as I was saying before, decoy, sorry guys, decoy is a really good ability because Wraith is all about the stealth and technique. So if you get caught or something, or the hunters catch up with you, you can just send out that decoy in a different direction towards where you're going, stealth away like nothing's happened, and the hunters are confused, they don't know where you are, and yeah, it's really good. So another thing is that your perks. When you start off and you're with the perks, you want to choose a good perk for Wraith. You don't want to have something that doesn't suit his playstyle. So what I use in this video is the movement speed, because when you're at Wraith and you are stealthy, your movement speed at stealth is slower than your maximum speed when you're not in stealth. So that extra boost of mobility really helps out when you're in stealth mode, so then the hunters don't catch up. Sorry guys. So other great ones are smell range. That's a great one because if you know where the hunters are at, from far away, you know where to go. You know where not to go if you're going to bump into them. So that's a great one. Another good one is the cooldown reduction. That is a good one really for all monsters. You really want to use your abilities a lot. And another good one is the, the feeding one, because when you're in Wraith mode, you don't want to be taking ages feeding whilst the hunters are catching up with you. You want to make it quick because you don't want to give away your position. So now are some tips on what you want to do on the battlefield. So when you're feeding on the corpse, you want to straight away go to stealth mode. When you're on stealth mode, then you want to walk away or stealth away into behind a corner, then you want to warp. This is a great way of doing the start, because when the hunters come down, they are going to be looking for tracks or signs of where you've gone. But if you stealth away, they don't have the tracks unless they have days that gives them where you've gone. But it's still a great way to do it, and then they just get confused. It takes them ages. They could go the other way that you're going, so that gives you a bonus. So that's how I always start. That's how you should start with Wraith, and I think that's how you do it. Now, how you want to catch your prey is you want to sneak attack them, and you want to do it nice, quick, without getting any attention to you, not making big explosions or combat. And I'm going to talk into that. You don't want to fight to like tyrants and Grubel sloths, those type of big monsters. You don't want to do that because that takes up a lot of time, and also it will give away your position because you're going to be in combat against them, and you're not going to be in stealth mode because you can't sneak attack those big creatures. So basically, don't go for the bigger creatures. You just want to go for smaller ones like canyon striders and those things that walk around that do that lightning thing, or those ravagers. The ravagers are also a great way of food. So once you're getting all your food, sneak attacking, not alerting any birds, once you get enough to evolve, you want to find a safe place where you feel that you're not exposed, smell to see if there's any hunters nearby, then you want to evolve. Now once you evolve and you want to choose your abilities, you want to put 2 onto Supernova, because you want to maximize Supernova, so then you can fight the hunters if they catch you, and you can do great amount of damage. Then you want to put 1 on Warp Blast, because this is a great secondary ability, because it can be used for a lot of different things. For example, the hunters are shooting you, you've run out of things to do like decoy and stuff. You could just Warp Blast away into the distance, and then they won't be able to catch you. It's a great way of getting away. Then it also can be used for ambushes. You're up like on a high rock, the hunters are walking down a river or something, then suddenly you Warp Blast into them, and boom, you've done a ton of damage to all the hunters, and it's a great way to like get into a fight. So that's the perks. Then you want to keep being stealthy. Just because you're on stage 2 doesn't mean that you can't stop being stealthy. And you want to eat. The hunters have to try and find you, make it hard for them. Stealth. Don't give away a position. It's really important, especially with Wraith. So once you do that and you get enough to stage 3 again, find a safe place to evolve, then evolve. Now, the ability points you want to put onto stage 3 is you want to put 1 into decoy and 2 onto Warp Blast, so then you can do maximize damage on every single one. Now, this is my personal preference, but you definitely need Supernova and Decoy maxed out. I just like Warp Blast better than Abduction, but you can choose between them. So, once you're at stage 3, you have time, and I say this in every single one of my monster videos, you have time at stage 3. Don't go straight after them. The hunters are at the power relay setting up because they fear you. You're at stage 3. You're a freaking beast of a monster. Don't go straight away. Get all your armor back and try and get a good perk that regenerates your health, gives you more damage, something good. You can take your time. Don't be nervous at this stage. You've done really well, and to get all your armor and perks will maximize your chances of winning. So once you're at that stage and you've got all your armor, a good perk, you want to go to the power relay, but not straight away. A lot of players think that because they're at stage 3, they can just go at a monster, the hunters, and kill them and go boom. No, that's not how you want to do it, because even though you're at stage 3 and you're a freaking beast of a monster, the hunters are still powerful. Like, they can kill and do a ton of damage, and I've even killed a lot of monsters that have come straight at us at stage 3 thinking they're cocky and really powerful, and we beat them sometimes, and all that hard work of playing to get to stage 3 and everything just goes to waste. with Wraith, I've like made a really good way of like ambushing them. Is one, you want to set out your decoy to make them think it's you. It does them damage, it confuses them. Then you can sneak behind them, warp blast into them, and boom, destruction, then supernova, and you just annihilate them. You can also do it a bit stealthier with the warp, the same first step of the decoy, then warp blast. Then you can sneak attack one hunter's already out. Then you can do supernova. That's a bit like of a more advanced thing. Those are the ways that you want to start. Now, if there's a hunter that gets away and you can't find him, he's got a cloak on or something, the best way to make him come back, and probably a lot of you know this, is to go at the power relay, attack, make him come, because if not, they're gonna lose the game. Then he'll come alone. He's gonna be a sitting duck. Attack him, and you have to find him. You have to smell him. You have to find him and kill him, because he won't go straight at you like boom, hello, I'm a hunter, I'm alone, you're gonna kill me. No, he'll try and do it from far away, stealthy, and he's gonna try and shoot you. Then you can't attack the power relay. He's gonna wait till his teammates come back. No, you want to find him quick, and you want to find him, kill him, and finish him, and end the match as soon as possible. So then the hunters don't come back, and you have to fight them all over again. So that's a thing that you need to keep in mind. Try and kill them as quick as possible, because Wraith is, what I say is, his health and armor are low for a reason, because his damage is so high that he doesn't need the health. You have to deal the damage before they can even start dealing it to you. So those were my tips on Wraith. Hope you enjoyed. If you found those tips useful, leave it down in the comments. Like the video. It really helps me a ton. You don't even know how much. Then also, if you subscribe, I will say thank you. And you're just a bunch of beasts that have subscribed to me, and I'll thank you all. It'll be great. So if we could hit 10 likes, it would be a great thing, and I'd be really pleased, and I can come up with the next video of how to get better at Behemoth. If you guys think I can't use hunters, because obviously I'm just doing like the monsters, I'm doing it by order. So once we finish with the monsters like Behemoth, once we finish Behemoth, that's the next one, I'll go into Markov, then I'll do all the assault, then all the trapper, medic, support, and then that's how it's going to go. So, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, be a beast. Thank you. Dan Games XD out.